Welcome to the New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com. Today we have Joel Houston and Matt Crocker from Hillsong United sharing their new song, Relentless. So sit back and enjoy this New Song Cafe. Joel and Matt, good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
Man, it's great to hear all the United songs that are on this new record, and it's great to catch up here in Nashville, here at Ocean Way Studios, and spend some time together talking about songs. And this song we're talking about now is called Relentless. And even the title has, I love that because it even talks about like God pursuing us. I mean, there's action kind of in the title there. But talk about this song and kind of the foundation behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the get-go, this song, it was going to be like an entry point to, I guess, the project Zion that we were working on. And so I saw it as a bit of like a doorway into obviously the rest of the project, but I guess that's the way I see it working in a service as well. It's kind of like the opening song. I think it's a great track one, and it's a bit of a kind of collective call to kind of remind ourselves of why we can be here and what we're here to celebrate. And I believe that the foundation of what we believe is a revelation of the relentless nature of God's love towards reckless people like you and I. So this is, I think it's, it's really cool, and it's, it's a really, it's everything's written, with us and in mind, and I think, we can often know about the love of God, but there's nothing like reminding our spirits just how relentless His love is towards us, that He pursued us. In the midst of us running as far as we could and doing our own thing, He came the distance and then some. And I think it's the most important thing is to remember that first, because otherwise, we can get into all of the rest of it, these deep ideas about God. But unless its foundation is rooted in not just a knowledge, but a revelation of the love of God and just how complete that is, I feel like you're always going to be kind of like tripping over these other things when because it means nothing if you don't understand that at the get-go. So.
Absolutely. I love the thought of that, God isn't out there is something that we have to discover, and that God is actually pursuing us, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us, that He actually sought us out in our brokenness. I love that idea.
I think I would love to show this to the non-believer and see how they react to it, because I think it's the idea, it's a relentless love that keeps pursuing us, and it speaks to, the lyrics in the start is, salvation sounds a new beginning, as distant hearts begin believing, and it's just a real inviting song. I think musically it matches up with it as well, but I think for the non-believer, it's one of those songs where they would hear it and it would allow them to want to know God and be like, okay, no matter what I've done, this God, if He's real, He's pursuing me, and it's a relentless love. So.
Absolutely. And of course, Joel, you're spending a lot of time in the Hillsong New York church now, and there's been some amazing stories that have come out of the church up there and how God is transforming people's lives. And how much of that experience has sort of shaped some of the writing of the songs for this record?
Yeah, I think in a huge way. And we did a lot of the writing for the album in New York City, and I think what's amazing about New York is, not the bright lights and all the rest of it, it's actually just the people. And I think there's few places on earth where you have such a cosmopolitan mixture of just humanity in the one place. We could walk 5 blocks between getting a coffee in the morning and going and writing at the studio, and it feels like you've walked through 5 continents, sometimes, and you're just seeing crazy stuff. And I love that environment, because I feel like, our job as writers is to connect, the human heart with the heart of God, and to use music, which I think is the ultimate gift, to be able to do that. And so, it helps us to remind ourselves that this is why we're here as people, is, because all of these people matter to God. Like, God's love is as much for every other person I can see right now as it is for me. Mm-hmm. And then it helps sometimes to remind yourself that, hey, God's love is as much for me as it is for anybody else, because we can get so down on ourselves sometimes. We feel like we don't deserve the love of God. And so New York has been, I think I can hear it, I can see it in, all of the songs, and this one in particular for sure.
Yeah. Well, guys, play the song for us. We'd love to hear it.
silence sounds a new beginning. As distant hearts begin believing, redemption's bid is unrelenting. Your love goes on. Your love goes on. You carry us when the world gives way. You cover us with your endless grace. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless. Your love is relentless. Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free. Fighting for the furthest heart, you gave your life for all to see. Tearing through the veil of darkness, breaking every chain, you set us free. Fighting for the furthest heart, you gave your life. You carry us, you carry us. Love is relentless. Cover us, you cover us. Love is relentless. Carry us, you carry us. Love is relentless. Cover us, cover us. Love is relentless.
Yeah. You guys are capoed 4, so you're in the key of B. Same recording as the recording?
I think we might have done it in D on the record. It's high. It's really high. Just great if you have a voice like his, but I have no hope.
Yeah. Well, just walk us through the chords you guys are playing for the folks that are watching out there.
Okay. So right now with the capo on the 4th, we're playing in G shape, and so it's real simple. The verse is just 1. Kind of passes on the 4 to the 6, passes on the 4 again. So it just kind of bounces between the 1 and the 6 through that 4 chord. And then it holds the 6 into the pre-chorus, which is 4, 6, 1, 5, same again. And then lands on the 5 here, and then goes back into the chorus, which is the same as the verse, just with a bit more gusto, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the bridge. The bridge starts on the 5 to the 6 to the 4, and lands on the 1. Play that any which way you like, but and then it does this over and over, except for the time right before the chorus, which it just holds on the 4. And then at the end, we go back into the chorus chords, but we kind of sing like a mixture of the pre-chorus and a little duel kind of. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
Dual thing.
So you can sing in the round. You get
Yeah,
the guys going one direction.
Ladies, men, however you like to do it.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for sharing the song. We're really excited about the new album.
Thanks.